Hey Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome back to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. Today is day 5 of Wand Week, and we've got a lot of wands right here. These are all of the Fantastic Beasts and Crimes of Grindelwald wands from the Noble Collection. All right, so we're going to be looking at
Queenie Goldstein, Tina Goldstein, Seraphina Pickery, Newt Scamander, Percival Graves.
And those are all from the Fantastic Beasts release. We're also going to look at the first and second waves of Crimes of Grindelwald, and those include
Dumbledore, Flamel, Skender, Lestrange, Yusuf, Spielman, Abernathy, Theseus Scamander, Corvus Lestrange, Rosier, and Bunty.
So we have a lot of wands to get through, so let's get started. If you are new to the Potter Collector channel, welcome. We're happy to have you here. We are in the middle of Wand Week, so this is 7 days, 7 videos, tons of wands. And if you didn't know, I am doing a giveaway for the Golden Snitch wand, which is a Harry Potter New York exclusive wand. Throughout Wand Week, I am announcing 1 letter per day, and after 7 videos, you'll have 7 letters. Those 7 letters make up a 7-letter word, and if you can guess what that word is, you will be entered to win that Golden Snitch wand. All right, I put the Crimes of Grindelwald wands aside for now, and we're going to take a look at the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them wands. Now, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them wands were re-released in different boxes for Crimes of Grindelwald, but all of the first edition Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them wands came with this logo on the front. So although these are technically Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them wands, they're also kind of Crimes of Grindelwald wands too, but you'll notice they don't have that logo. But I do have the Newt Scamander and Percival Graves wands in that original box. Let's take a look at Mr. Newt Scamander's wand first. Here is the box design, really beautiful. I love that they did this special box design for these new wands. And then on each side of the wand box is the character's name. All of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them wands and Crimes of Grindelwald wands come in the Ollivander replica boxes. So these are the ones that have the velvet lining as well as the ribbon. And inside is Mr. Newt Scamander's wand. Newt's wand is very, very cool for a bunch of reasons. For one, it has multiple colors, so it looks very earthy, it looks very organic. The end of his wand is hollow and has mother of pearl laid inside of it. Another very cool thing about his wand is there are gashes and bite marks in the shaft of the wand itself. Why? Newt Scamander is always holding his wand in his mouth so that he can do other things, and then he'll, cast a spell and I'll put it back in his mouth and take care of all of the animals while he's feeding the animals, and then, he's got to make some more food. Levitate this bucket over here. Okay, now I'm gonna feed the animals. So that's why there are some bite marks. Oh, that's really wet and really gross. That's why there are bite marks in Newt Scamander's wand. I love that the designers of the wand added that fun element, and that Noble Collection reproduced that fun element that was added to the wands. A stunning handle that goes from brown to blue to a light brown color. Really, really nice. Next up, let's look at Percival Graves' wand. Here is his wand box, again, with that Fantastic Beasts logo on it. Love that design work around the borders of the wand. There we see Percival Graves' name on the end, and we have that magical Ollivander's ribbon. Now, Percival Graves is the wizard who Grindelwald was pretending to be. But here is Mr. Graves' wand. Simple and elegant. Look at the silver and black handle, and then it's super smooth and super simple for the remaining portion of the wand. It's just a really nicely designed wand. And it fits the character of Percival Graves. He seems like a very put together wizard. He is very powerful, and this wand definitely looks like it would be owned by a wizard like Percival Graves. Now, I have said it in a few of the other Wand Week videos, these Ollivander replica boxes are just #1 in my opinion, and they're only $1.50 more than the second tier Noble Collection wands. We're looking at Miss Tina Goldstein next, or Porpentina Goldstein, and Tina's wand looks just like the wands from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets before they were changed. Very simple. One color, beautiful simple handle, and I've also said in previous Wand Week videos that this style is how I imagined the wands in the books. So when I see a wand like this, it makes me very happy. There's really not much to say about it, except that it's very simple. It does feel very nice in your hand though. Now the other Goldstein sister, Queenie Goldstein, who has a green box by the way, and her name label on the side, her wand is completely different from her sister. She is not not a simple character. Tina is a rule follower. She's an Auror. Queenie, on the other hand, is just out there, loves life, loves everything, loves people, and her wand definitely reflects her personality. Look at that beautiful, beautiful shell handle with gold detailing. There's some really nice shell detailing in this. It has a mother of pearl sheen on it, and then that gold transition piece which connects to the shaft of the wand. Solid black shaft, but the beauty is in the handle itself. A really stunning design. It looks like the handle is just filled with magic. Next up is President Pickery's wand. She is the president of Makusa, the Magical Congress of the United States of America. And her wand is something that we haven't really seen in any other wand. It's a pink gemstone. The whole handle is like a pink tourmaline or something. I'm actually unsure of what the stone is that's connected to her wand, but it is stunning. So as you're seeing there, there's the pink stone handle that is held with a silver metal holder. This isn't actually metal detailing, it's just painted resin, but it looks like metal, and that transitions into a brown wood wand. Now this looks like the wand that would be owned by a female president. It's very royal, it looks rich, it's beautiful, yet also says don't mess with me. All right, those are all the Fantastic Beasts wands. Now we're gonna take a look at all the Crimes of Grindelwald wands. We're gonna look at Series 1 first and then Series 2. First up is Albus Dumbledore. Now we all know that Dumbledore is the owner of the Elder Wand in the Harry Potter movies, but this is Dumbledore's original wand before he acquired the Elder Wand. And let me say, this thing is super unique and super ornate. And we have metal detailing. The wand is silver and black. The wand shaft moves into kind of a twisting of branches and then into what looks like a leather handle with metal detailing. There are ancient runes stamped into the metal itself, as well as at the end of the handle. It's not the most comfortable wand to hold. The handle is kind of small and then you're kind of grabbing onto the twisted branches, but it looks stunning. It also has a little bit of a bend to it, which is nice. It's not a very well balanced wand because it is handle heavy, so it does feel a little bit awkward to hold, but it is a beautifully designed wand. And it's pretty cool to see what Dumbledore used to use, or what he would have used in his, growing up years at Hogwarts. Nicholas Flamel. Okay, this wand, when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, I have got to have that thing. And I think this was the first Crimes of Grindelwald wand that I purchased. Now, we all know that Nicholas Flamel is ancient. He's the only known maker of the Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, so his wand should also look old. Check out how ornate this thing is. It looks like a piece of bone was used for the handle, some old wood, but the transition piece between the shaft and the handle is very ornate, looks like gold leaf, and just some really beautiful carvings and designs. I mean, that is just a really, really nice wand. Unlike Dumbledore's wand, it does feel good in your hand, but I would be very afraid of this snapping. It's very, very delicate, so it's probably smart to just leave this on display. Now, it's not letter time yet. That is going to be coming when you least expect it. But I want to say that at the end of this video, I will be sharing more information about what to do when you have discovered what these 7 letters spell out. Next up is Skender's wand. And Skender is the ringmaster or the owner of the circus where we first see Nagini. Now this wand looks very much like a circus ring. Check out that handle. It looks like a stand that the ringmaster would stand on, or that a lion would be perched on top of, or just the wand or baton of a ringmaster. The red ball is attached to the wand at the end by this metal detailing. It's not actually metal, it just looks like metal. It's resin painted to look like metal. And the handle and shaft portion are all one piece. It's a uniform color except for the stripes on the handle portion of the wand. It feels great in your hand and would be perfect for creating magic for your circus audience. Next up is Leta Lestrange. Now, Leta's wand is very beautiful, but I feel like the Noble Collection could have done a better job reproducing it. We saw that metal detailing on Dumbledore's wand. I wish that Leta's wand had some metal detailing on it. Although looking at it again, I haven't seen this in probably a year, it is still very stunning. So her handle is black and silver. The silver is like a plant-like design with different curled vines and leaves. And then the rest of the handle has a carved out swirl on it. And all of that leads into a solid black shaft. It would have just been nice to have actual metal elements on this one. Next up is Yusuf, Yusuf was the half-brother of Leta Lestrange, and his wand is also really stunning. I love the mixture of this dark brown, black handle, and silver elements. Once again, this wand would just be out of this world if the silver parts were actually made out of metal. I would describe this wand as being ornately simple. The shaft portion gets slightly darker as it goes down towards the handle. It's not a very drastic change, but it's just enough that you notice it and makes it feel like a real wood wand. The handle is separated by 2 lines in the middle, and again we see that really nice silver detailing. All these wands are still available for sale. If you're interested in adding any of them to your collection, check the description down below. I will leave links for you. Spielman is next. Here is the end of his wand box. Now, Spielman was the German wizard that we saw coming to Makusa at the beginning of Crimes of Grindelwald to take Grindelwald back to Germany to answer for his crimes. Grindelwald, of course, escaped, and Spielman was the only survivor in that escape. His wand looks very ancient, with silver and stones that make up the handle. It is in a squared off shape, and then it transitions into the shaft, which is square, and then transitions into a more round shaft. So much detail on this. Now, on this one, the metal looking portion has some nice shading on it, some rust. So it does look a lot more like metal than, for example, the Leta Lestrange wand. And then these stone pieces, which looks like a dark quartz or something, are slightly see-through. So if you look at it in the light, you can see the light passing through those pieces, which is another thing that makes it feel and look more authentic. And it looks like the wand that would be owned by a high up in the German Ministry of Magic. All right, we have 5 wands left. What else has 5 in it? There's a letter that has 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th letter for Wand Week is W, like wand. Or Wand Week. A big apology to all of you who thought oddment was the word. It's not the word. The next wand is Abernathy. Abernathy is an employee for Makusa, but eventually became a follower of Grindelwald and helped Grindelwald escape. His wand looks really, really nice. It's different from wands that we've seen. It has this really nice curly Q pattern, a round ball on the end, and a rusted metal ring attaching the handle to the wand shaft, which is brown. A lot of detail. Now, from far away, this would absolutely pass as a metal ring. Up close, you see more detail and it looks a little less real. But displayed further away, the color of the metal, the color of the paint, the rust detail really makes it look like a piece of metal attaching the shaft to the handle. And still something that I would imagine the wands to look like in the Harry Potter books. His handle reminds me a little bit of pasta, and now I am hungry for some pasta. Theseus Scamander is up next. Now, Theseus Scamander is the brother to Newt Scamander. His wand features tiger eye. It's not my favorite of wands, but it's still really beautiful and unique. It definitely looks like the handle itself was made out of tiger eye or inlaid with tiger eye, and then it has some gold metal detailing which lead into a brown shaft. I'm not sure if Theseus was a Gryffindor, but this feels like a Gryffindor wand to me. I love the particular brown that was used. It looks great with the gold detail, and then of course that tiger eye handle, which has a nice tiger eye glisten to it. All right, those were the first series of Crimes of Grindelwald wands. We are now into the second series. Now, the second series was Corvus Lestrange, Vinda Rosier, and Bunty. Let's take a look at Corvus Lestrange Senior's wand. I have never seen this in person, literally until right now. That is a beautiful ornate wand. Now, I feel like this is something that Dumbledore would own. At least Dumbledore in the first 2 Harry Potter movies, played by Richard Harris. It's very regal. Love the gold detailing on there. Love the different carvings. Love the shaft of the wand, that nice, rich brown color. Check out that handle and all of those carvings. Yeah, this definitely looks like a Dumbledore wand to me. Now, Corvus Lestrange Sr. is the father of Leta Lestrange, as well as Corvus Lestrange Jr., who ended up dying in a shipwreck. Corvus Lestrange Sr. was not a very nice guy. Next up, Vinda Rosier, a follower of Grindelwald, and her wand definitely looks like an evil follower of Grindelwald's wand. Check this thing out. Solid black, very wavy pattern, very rough. Looks very much like an ancient wand. It looks like one of the first wands ever created. Something that could have been passed down from generation to generation. There is the number 12 on the handle. I'm unsure what the number 12 stands for. If you know, leave a comment down below and let us know. Now, Vinda's wand looks very much like an early concept wand of Dumbledore's original wand. If you don't know what that wand is, Google it. It looked very similar to this, and they ended up changing that wand and giving Dumbledore the original wand that we just looked at because J.K. Rowling felt that the first draft looked a little too much like the Elder Wand, which is the wand that Dumbledore ultimately ends up with. But this one definitely feels a little bit like the original Dumbledore wand design. A cool wand, a unique wand, looks very ancient. I mean, the Rosier family is quite an ancient pureblood family. Last but not least is the very sweet Newt Scamander's assistant, Bunty, who is desperately in love with Newt Scamander, but he just does not feel the same way about her. Here is the end of her wand box. Bunty's wand definitely fits Bunty herself. It looks very woodsy, looks very much like nature. She loves animals, she loves nature, just like Newt. And her wand has a pine cone on the end of the handle. Also on the handle, we have some vines and leaves carved, and that transitions into a brown shaft. Again, we're seeing that transition of brown that goes from light to dark, but it is a very slight transition. It just makes it feel more authentic because as you're holding the wand, this is where your fingers rest. So having this darker portion, that's where the oils of Bunty's fingers have discolored the shaft of the wand, or this is soil and animal poop that discolored the shaft of the wand, because again, that's where her fingers are located. I'm gonna go with the thought that it's finger oils and not animal poop on the wand. But my point is that seeing that light to dark transition makes it look like a used, authentic wand. A really nice handle, love that pine cone, and then those swirly carved vines that look kind of like Hermione's wand. Well, those are all of the fantastic beasts and where to find them and crimes of Grindelwald wands. Now, they did release the Elder Wand, which is painted slightly darker than the Harry Potter Elder Wand version, but I didn't purchase that because I already have the Elder Wand and didn't need 2 of them. If you could choose 3 of the wands that we just looked at, or if you want to share your 3 favorites of the wands that we just looked at, let me know in the comments down below. All right, information about how to enter for this wand. On day 7, once you have acquired all 7 letters, and once you have unscrambled all 7 letters to create a word that does have something to do with Harry Potter or wands in general, you're going to go to thepottercollector.com, which is my website, and on the main page, there will be a little form that will ask for your name, your email address, and the secret word. Once you have filled in that form, you'll click submit. That's going to be sent to me, and you will be entered. I'm going to give everyone 48 hours to enter the word before the giveaway closes. After 48 hours, I will post the secret word in the description of the Day 7 Wand Week video, as well as announce the winner. I will have more information for you in the next 2 Wand Week videos, but until then, keep collecting the letters. Once again, if you would like to purchase any of the wands that you saw today, check the description down below. There are links to each one of them. Have you guys been enjoying Wand Week? If this is something that you guys would like to see in the future on the Potter Collector channel, different specialty weeks, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any questions about Harry Potter or collecting, feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also join the Potter Collector community on Instagram at the Potter Collector or on Twitter at Potter Collector. Now it's time to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep collecting. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. You can subscribe right up here. You can also look at some previously posted content down here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter books or collecting, please feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to help. But for now, I must go. See you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?